What's going on, people? Welcome back to Rootz TV. Goals family again. Bilal Sayoud.
My bro.
How you doing, brother?
Good, man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good. Good to finally get you on the platform, man.
Yeah,
It's been a long time coming.
I'll say it to my boys, you ain't really made it in the non-league scene until Rootz comes and gives you an interview, man. So it's been a long time coming, man.
Pleasure. But yeah, how's things going with you, man?
Yeah, going good, man. Obviously, Baller League's going quite well. Only got 3 match days left, so trying to put my mark on for season 2.
You've done that already, mate.
Yeah, I feel like it's given me like such an exposure where non-league's never been able to.
Swear.
Like, I played non-league for maybe 5-6 years now. I've played Baller League for 8 weeks, and I've got more love in Baller League 8 weeks than I ever have in
Crazy,
non-league.
innit? Look, people underestimate like social media and even small-sided football, man.
Yeah.
Like people kind of laughed at him, like, it's only goals, it's only power league, it's only 6v6.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's given you more exposure in these past 8 weeks than the non-league career, man.
And six-a-side is me, bro. Me. Like, I've always wanted to like get involved in like the circuit, as they call it, or maybe like potentially looking at maybe England sixes or six-a-side in general. And I've never been able to really get my foot in the door, but this has definitely like made that path for me.
Yeah, you've definitely made your mark, man. Like, okay, talk me through the process, man. I wasn't going to jump straight into Ball League, but let's anyway. So talk me through the process, man. So you went down to trials, did you?
Yeah, so I think one day I woke up and I see a message from one of my close friends, and he said, like, sign up. And I looked at it and I'm thinking, like, what is it, KSI, six-a-side? But I was like, what is this kind of thing? Yeah. Then I see £400 a week. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Right, thank you. So
now we're talking.
He's keeping it a buck now.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. Yeah.
100%, like £400 a week for half an hour on a Monday night.
Thank you.
Can't go wrong, bro.
Yeah.
And for me, I didn't know any of this, but Copper Box is literally like a 20-minute walk from my yard.
Okay.
So I'm getting out my front door. I know players are traveling from Manchester, Liverpool, all over the place. And me, I've got it lucky. Like I'm traveling 20 minutes like down the road.
Yeah.
So yeah, did the application, and then I was actually working that Sunday that we had trials. Okay. So it was at Westway, and I do deliveries, like I do courier work, innit? Yeah. So luckily I was in the area that day. I was delivering around like Shepherd's Bush. Yeah. And I had quite a lot that day. I had about 80 parcels. And then I was on my 60th one, and then it was time for the trials. And I'm even then I'm thinking, do I go? Do I not go? Like, is it worth my time? Thankfully I went. Yeah. Thankfully I went. Trials went well. Like, I was in the same team as like Jardel and Sack. Jody Morris was there watching, so we had it good.
No brainer.
And yeah, like after that, and I think I let it slip to the organisers that I'm half German as well. So they love that as well. Like, I was talking to them.
Listen, whatever works.
Whatever works, bro. You got to get your foot in the door somehow. But yeah, from then on, it was just waiting for the message for draft night. Yeah. Got that, and then got picked by JT, second pick, which I was a bit surprised about.
You think you should be first, yeah?
Nah. But to be fair, JT was always going to pick from the back, innit? Yeah. But I think we made the impression on Jody that day, and he remembered us. But yeah, I was happy. Like, I grew up watching JT, man, terrorising Arsenal. Of course, I'm an Arsenal fan. But yeah, no, it's been a good experience, man. Very good experience.
Nah, that's sick. So, yeah, so draft night, second pick, and then from there, what's it been like? Just turn up to game days, or I'm hearing that you're doing training now.
Look, to be fair, we trained for like the first couple of weeks, and then we've been playing well in the games. Like, we've never been like dominated. I feel like every game we've played, we've deserved to win. But the week that we won was the week that we didn't train. And JT's mad superstitious, isn't it? So he was like, lads, like, we're not training anymore. So we haven't trained since.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, which is crazy.
Is that the same week he got nutmegged? Because I'm hearing from Saka-san.
Yeah, that was the same week. That was the same week. That was the same week.
Yeah.
That was the same week.
Yeah.
But no, like, I know other teams are training, and it's good that they are, to be fair, but I guess it just depends on each team and what they want and what they're looking for. I think JT and Jody, they're quite busy themselves outside of this, so it's understandable.
How have they had an influence in like coaching you and all the rest of it now? Was it literally just on the day, pick a team and go out there?
No, like, they're massive on hard work, tracking your runners. If you're not tracking your runners, they'll drag you straight away. Like, they don't care. And they've got a structure that they wanna try and implement, which they did the first couple of weeks, but like, they just let us have freedom, go out and play. Like, we literally have Jardel at the back, and then we have Ebbs, who's like the enforcer. Yeah. And then it's just me, Sack and E-Man, just do your thing, kind of 1v1,
yeah.
express yourself. So it's not limited in a structure or anything like that. So it's good.
And he's not done too much recruiting. I know he's brought in Ade now.
Yeah.
He brought in Ruben as well.
I want that agent finder's fee for Ade, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, listen, Ade knows he could have been potentially gone somewhere else, not 20.
Yeah. Of course. So, like, you could, to be fair, not just him, but a lot of people they missed out on going to the draft. Like, I know a couple of my boys, they had invites to the draft and they never went.
What is
I don't know.
What's wrong with you players, man? This whole like football snobbery, and you'll be the same ones at home. Oh, this is dead, and you're really thinking.
And they'll be tuned in on the stream for 6 hours.
Of course.
But then they don't want to go to and then make the money. It don't make sense, bro. It don't make sense.
This is dead, but again, I'm gonna have £400 a week per game.
Tax free. Come on, man.
You took an L that one.
Nah, but Ade, he should have been involved from the get-go. I was never gonna go to JT or Jody Morris and be like, listen, I think you need this or you need that. Like, who am I to say that to them two? But Jody picked up the phone to me one day and was like, listen, do you know any centre mids that can get on the ball? And like, we're missing that kind of player. I thought straight away Ade call.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same.
Yeah.
Best game you've played so far?
Oh, I'd say the best game so far was probably last week.
Yeah.
Was the week I went viral.
As
they say. Nah, that was a mad game. Should have won. Yeah, like that was a mad game in the sense of that was the first time I didn't start the game as well, and that was the day of my birthday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So was it? Appreciate it, bro. Come on, and then Sack did what he did to Monts, and then I kind of finished him off, which is a bit peak. Monts is my boy as well, so no glaze on you, bro. Obviously, you saw the second goal, the way I stopped it on the line, and then I'm on my phone after and I'm seeing the comments and I'm like, none of you lot have played cage football. Like, this is what we do on a weekly, bro.
This is average thing. You know what I mean?
You know my initial thought, what I was gonna do? I was gonna stop it on the line and kick it against him.
Oh, really?
For an own goal. Oh. But the risk on that, if it doesn't get pulled off, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, it's
I was expecting you to go down.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah. I think next time if I get in a position, I'll do that. But just
you know what? If they see you bending down like that, they might just kick
Yeah. I wouldn't blame them. I'll do the same thing to me. I'll do the same thing. But bro, Rootz, bro, this is what we grew up on. Like, This is what you see outside of Bowler League, or you see it on the cages every single day. Yeah. Just because it's on Sky Sports now, it's not like we're acting and we're doing something that we've never done.
This is bog standard, man.
Bog standard.
Listen, how many times you would have just stopped it on that line in a cage like this, and it's like, hey, 1-0.
Yeah, 100%. But
I liked it. Again, this is what Bowler League's about.
100%.
For me, anyway, it's meant to be about personality.
I feel like it's been lacking a bit of that, you know.
Yeah, I think barring PK.
Yeah, of course, PK is going to do what PK does.
Yeah, PK does what he does. But again, barring that, like, I want people to express themselves, man. Like even the CEO's comments the other day, and he's like, and obviously Ginge didn't turn up.
But it's kind of counter what you're about, because why are you gonna get all these social men in the first place? They don't make sense.
I know you're bringing them in for the numbers. I get it, but at the same time, you know what that brings with you. Like, you can't just. I don't think people are coming in necessarily for the Linekers of this world.
No.
That's a different
especially the younger generation.
Yeah, exactly. The people that you want to be buying into look up to Ginge the way I probably look up to Shearer. Like, it's two different generations, but you want those younger people because they're the ones that bring the eyeballs.
I think like yesterday you could have seen the difference as well, because Simon went there and Ginge went there, and the crowds were a bit down. Maybe because of that, I don't know. Maybe because it weren't bank holiday or anything. But you're right, it does make a difference, man. It does make a difference.
And how much does that play a part in terms of you guys performing and stuff like that? Because I've only been there 2 times in person.
Yeah.
Obviously, last week was the bank holiday weekend, so again, it's kind of hard to judge based off is that the way forward all the time. But does that kind of play a part? Because I don't hear much chanting. Sometimes intermittently, like SDS are playing stuff like that. Like, does it play?
I love playing like with a big crowd.
Yeah.
Like before when you're going out and like say you're on a 7 or 8 o'clock slot, you know it's going to be prime time, innit?
Yeah.
I get like not nervous, but I'm like, okay, I need to turn up today, otherwise, because there's a lot of people watching. Yeah. But there's not really been like much of crowd interaction in terms of what you're saying, chants. Jardell's boys have come on with the bongo. You can hear them a little bit, but there's not been enough of that, man. And I feel like I think I watched the video and you saying the same thing as well. There's been a bit of a disconnect in terms of the social side and the fans and then the players as well. I feel like they're not telling each other's stories the way I think they could as well.
Yeah.
Like you got how many man you got in Bowling League? They'll work a regular job and then they'll come on a Monday night and then they go and work Tuesday night. Like
that's what
people want to engage with that.
Yeah,
bro.
because I think it's just too much highlighted around the ex-pros.
Yeah.
Like, cool. We've grown up seeing a Marvin Sordell, for example, who's fantastic. He's probably the best ex-pro there. But I'm just using him as an example. We know about these ex-pros. Jolie Lescott, there's another one.
Yeah.
But I'd rather know about your story or like you said, the person that's just doing a 9 to 5, popping out to ball, and then he's probably got to work that night or the next morning, sort of thing. So,
ever since I started Bowling League, I've had to stop Mondays working and stop Tuesdays because after a Monday I can't sleep.
Yeah.
And then during a Monday I don't know, I might have 100 parcels that day and I might not make it in time for Bowling League. So that's been like factored into it. It's been good like trying to manage around that. But there was one, I worked on a Tuesday last week. Bro, I was finished, 2 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Got up 6 a.m, got my parcels, and I'm like, why am I doing this? I've just gone viral on Sky Sports.
I was literally.
I was just on comments all night, just seeing like bare funny comments, and then my missus is waking me up at 6 in the morning. Like, you gotta go to work. I'm like, come on, man. But yeah, it's.
What was like the consensus for comments? What were they kind of saying?
Oh, I see some mad comments, bro. I see religious comments saying religions of peace and all that, and I'm like, what's going on here? I see comments, if I was him, I would have kicked him into Rose Ed. Fair enough, probably would have done the same thing. But I think majority of them, I'm just like, you haven't played in the cages of London, bro. If you're making it, there were some comments that were showing love, but for the most of it, it's just we live in a negative world now, innit? It's just anything to give you 2 pence, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So what's your thoughts on getting top 4 there? Because I think it's tight at the moment. I think that 4th spot is up for grabs, man.
I think Treble are doing a late run, even to win the whole thing. The last 2 games have killed us, man, because we should have won last week, in my opinion. That's an extra 2 points. We should have won yesterday again. That's an extra 2 points. It would have been right there. If we want to get top 4, we got to win out 3 of our games, and we're playing Treble, Dippo Trio, and Vision. So. Yes, up against us, but if we're gonna do it, we're gonna have to do it the hard way, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. It could have been done because you had some times, like you said, that you should have definitely got over the line. But I don't know. I think top 4. I think the first 3 are cemented.
Yes, yeah.
United,
Easy.
Depot Trio, and Vision are cemented. That 4th spot is up for grabs. Like you said.
I think you got Treble, MVP, Santan. I think they're the teams that SDS are making a late push. I think
Santan are a bit up and down. Or they got spanked.
They spanked Dippo Trio last week, and then they got spanked. I'm just thinking, what's going on?
Like they can't get no sort of continuity or something like that. It's crazy. Ah, dear. But so, what do you think is going to happen like in season 2? Then, do you think it's going to continue on the same, or it's going to take?
I think what I'm hearing. Don't take my word for gospel, obviously, but I think they're tiering players from what I'm hearing.
Okay.
So each team's going to have like tier slots, and then it depends how much you earn as well. Like each team's gonna have 2 tier 1 slots, for example. So teams are gonna be able to negotiate, like if you want to be a tier 1 player, a franchise player, they're calling it.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna be a tier 2 player, if a team wants you and they offer you a tier 1, is your original team gonna offer you tier 1? Like all these kind of things is what I'm hearing. Wow. But don't take it obviously for.
Yeah. No, I heard that too. I don't know if that overcomplicates it though.
Yeah.
I feel like it's overcomplicated enough as it is. Like the game change rules is sometimes complicated. Some of them don't even make sense.
Nah.
Some of them just like, is that really a game changer? Like the one-on-ones, exciting, cool, I get that. What else is there?
But we've had fair play 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, what is that?
Fair play, bro. I could touch you, and you go to the ground, it's a red card all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But my man can 2-foot you during the game, and he's getting a 2-minute warning. It don't make sense. It don't make sense, bro. Honestly.
But yeah, like, I don't know. I feel like, this is just me speculating, so I feel like if another competitor comes into this space, like for example, if Kingsley comes across the UK, I think they could be in trouble.
Yeah.
Because I think the way that they do things, more simplified and less rule changing. I don't know. I don't know if it's the English in me that says, you know, I like things done the old-fashioned way. Sort of thing. I don't know if it's that.
I do like the game. I do like some of the game changes.
Some of them are cool. Like I don't mind the corner one. I know people are kind of up in an hour about it, but I like the corner one. But some of them, like I said,
corner one, bro. I've had 3 penalties in the game. I missed every single one.
Yeah, what happened last night, bro?
Bro.
You just reminded me.
I just go early, man.
Too early.
Wait, bro. I watched the video back, and he's on the line, and I'm striking it from like 5 seconds in, I should be going all the way to him.
Yeah.
I need to do some practice on them ones still. Because normally, like, penalties are my thing. Like, I take penalties all the time, but this 90 style thing is throwing me off.
But then you went up, then you scored like 2 minutes later.
Like literally 30 seconds later. Yeah. So yeah, man.
I remember thinking, wow, what's going on there, man? But even those, like, the challenges, like, who do you think's done the best out of those Pepsi?
I think Kurt, no? Kurt's won a few.
He's
from
won
Vision. Mont's won as well. He's part of Vision.
Polo, I feel like he's.
Yeah. He's won a few points, but they're vital. Like, I think Vision are where they are because of them 3 extra points.
Yeah.
We haven't won a single one. I don't think we've even like gone past round 1 or round 2. Like between me, Sack, and I think E-Man did it one time as well. I don't know. But to be fair, if Sack was on the pitch last night, I would have given the ball to him.
Yeah.
But he was on the bench, fortunately.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So if you could nick a player from any team, if you was the boss, if you was the gaffer, who would it be?
My favourite player of Bowling League is Mauro from United, Villette.
Oh yeah.
That's my boy. Like, I played with him for a couple of months. He dropped down the level to when we was at Wingate, and the guy's frightening, man. Like, he's short, but he'll out jump you. Not getting the ball off him, and his IQ is just different, man. Like, if there was a player that we could go and get, because he can literally play at the back, or he can play in the middle, or he can play up front. Like, he's a sixes player. That's what he is.
Yeah.
Mauro. I'd definitely take half in my team as well as a goalkeeper, just playing out from the back.
I'm surprised he got left out, to be fair.
It was. We know. We don't need to talk about that, innit? Like, he's probably the best goalkeeper at Bowling League at the moment. Very confusing why he weren't there from the start, but he's cemented his place now, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Even at Brian Lee, I think I'm surprised he didn't get snapped up.
But why would they let him go? Why would they let him go at 5?
To be fair, why would I stay?
Why would I? Yeah, true. But then it's almost like NBA kind of style trade rules. Like, a player can't, if they're on a team and they want to get traded, it has to come from the owner. It can't be your decision. It's not like football where it's like NBA style kind of thing. So it's very like dictated towards the teams and not the players.
So it takes the power away from the player.
Yeah. I think from what I've heard, I think I had a couple of teams try and trade for me as well.
Yeah. Who in particular?
I believe like Clint. Cause I grew up with Clint, innit? Yeah. I don't know why he didn't take me first pick. I was getting onto him, bro.
Wow.
But yeah, I think RTW, I think SDS were interested as well. But like teams are never gonna trade. Like, John Terry wouldn't trade Sack or myself or Jardel, because why would he do that?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But no, it's interesting. Like,
can teams get relegated as well?
No, there's no relegation. No.
Relegation.
No.
See, that's the thing. Like, I think there should be more teams coming into it for next season.
Yeah.
And then probably announcing now that. So then there's some
jeopardy in it.
Yeah, it needs that, because otherwise, apart from the top 4 going on to some finals, whatever. Like, what about from the teams that are not performing?
I feel like top 4 is a good idea, but then, well, you're right. What happens to the other 8 teams? Like, do they just are they even gonna get invited to the finals day? Yeah. Like, it's just about top 4, innit? Because there's stories in other teams, like Brian Lee, for example. Yeah. He's not gonna see top 4. It's mad, isn't it? And he's the best player. He's been one of the best players. Yeah.
For me, the standouts have been, well, from the teams that are not out there, Mampolo, Tyler Winters, Brian Lee, and then
Amin's been good as well. Small's been very good.
Yeah, Small's been good. Yeah, and again, they're all the players that are not like pros, bro.
Yeah.
So all this talk about the pros, man, leave it, man. I know it's Sky and stuff like that. No, but
you say that as well, though. It's like 6 aside, yeah. Like, all these players that you just mentioned, they've grown up on that, and then you're bringing ex-pros who, Lord knows when's the last time they played a Sixers game.
Yeah.
And I remember we played M5 the other day, and Curtis Davis was playing. He's an ex-pro of Cardiff, and he was saying to us after in the change room, he was like, all I was thinking about was not getting put in like on a meme on TikTok or anything. That's all he was saying. That's all, because I've got you, I've got Sack, I've got E-Man. Like, I could turn into a meme on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, ex-pro and
well, look what happened to Troy Deeney.
Yeah, exactly.
Troy Deeney, he's not come back. That 1 week, boy.
Come like Royal Rumble, bro. Crazy, man.
I don't know if he came to actually play for me. But no, it's good. It's in a good space. I just think, like, they need to lean more into the content creators, don't alienate them. Yeah. And then, hopefully for next season it can just, continue to grow from there.
I think One thing that I speak to I speak to the organisers a bit as well. I think they're open for criticism as well from the players. Like they want feedback from us, which is a good thing. So maybe that's something that we can feed back to them for season 2. Because I think like they know in it, they go on socials and they see everything and they see what the people are saying. So yeah, hopefully season 2 they can tweak a few things.
If you used to feed back to them, what would you feed back to them?
Ooh, I'd say the content creation, man, and actually like tapping into the players. And I think they've done a few. Like they did a feature on like the top 3 goal scorers. But yeah, like tapping into their stories, if they were ex-pros, what level they're playing in non-league. Because I think people like buy into that more. And another thing, I feel like the games are a bit too short. I think if you add 5 minutes per half, so if it's a 20-minute halves, I think that would be good. Half an hour breezes, bro. Breezes.
For us at home, I don't think it does though.
You think?
Yeah, I think with all the stop-starts and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I hear it. You're used to obviously playing here in like 20-minute halves. But that's when you're playing all the way through.
Exactly.
But with all the stop-starts and all
the game changes.
It doesn't feel like that for me anyway, watching. But how does it also, that's the other thing as well, how does it also feel in there in terms of heat and playing on the surfaces? So you're not playing on this.
I can't lie, that's another thing, feedback for next season. The surface has to be changed, bro.
Yeah.
I'm waking up after a Monday, my joints are all shattered. I'm getting like scars on my leg every week. Like it's a hard surface, man. And it's very difficult to manipulate. The ball's a bit too heavy.
Yeah.
Come like a futsal ball.
Okay.
So it's difficult, like you need to get to grips with it. And it's hot in there, man. Like you've been in there, bro. Bro. And when you're playing for half an hour, like every opportunity I'm getting a bottle of water. It's hot, man. Proper hot in there.
So for now. And you're gonna buy a new venue, that's what I heard as well.
I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing they're trying to turn a venue into London, into their own space, which would be sick, to be fair.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Because from what I hear that they're paying.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
Nuts. I don't know, bro. I sit there, I'm like, the numbers. Bro, you're paying per player 400 a week.
Yeah.
So like you're timesing that by 130 maybe every week.
Yeah.
And then you got the venue costs, and then you got production costs. I'm just like,
how you
fair enough. Like if you got it, you got it, innit?
Yeah. I don't know how they turn in a profit, but again, then they got the sponsors in it.
Exactly.
So I'm guessing O2 must be paying a fair bit.
Yeah.
All the rest of it now. But hey ho, it's not my money.